Hello, Cancer. Welcome back. How are you guys doing, my Cancerian collective? I just want to thank you guys for all of your love and support, for the work we do together, for our growth, and for everything, all of the evolution that you've allowed that has contributed to our greater experience here. I want to thank you for your support, supporting my work. For those of you who have scheduled sessions with me, who have done some of your personal spiritual process work with me, readings, all of your support on my channel, I just want to thank you. So, February has been an interesting month. And I took a little bit of a pause, a little bit of a break, because I was just allowing myself to be fully present with the value, the gifts, the adventure that the universe has brought into my life. So, some interesting things have happened for me, and I'm sure some interesting things have happened for you. So today, just getting back into the swing of things, I'm wanting to connect to you and bring you messages from Spirit around where you are. Anything that you need to receive right now that will serve you. The overall energy, as I was meditating upon your energy, the message that I got was around acceptance for you, Cancer. So if you're new to my channel and you just happen to drop by, welcome in. I hope you enjoy the energy. And you might even decide to become a part of the community. Subscribe, click the notification bell, do all of the things. You are welcome. You are most welcome. Um, if you're new here, I'm Elif. I'm a channel, a medium, a channel spirit, and I have a beautiful connection with the tarot. So I read the energy, the symbolism of the card, and it just helps me to bring through messages from Spirit for you. Okay, I don't sugarcoat and I don't micromanage the message so that it is more palatable or so that you like me more. I give it to you as I receive it because I honor the process here. I honor the messages that Spirit brings through for you. I see it as the highest, greatest form of love for you, and I am just a medium. All right, so no sugarcoating here. I give it to you as it comes through, as I receive it for you. And I trust that you have the capacity to process it in the way that it serves you best. Okay. I always ask that you guys settle into your intuition and trust your own guidance system. I am just a messenger. I'm confirming, validating, clarifying what you already know. The energy that I'm reading and the messages that come through that are relevant for you, that energy is already surrounding you. You are powerful beyond measure. You are intuitive beings. I attract the gifted, the light workers, the medicine women and men, the seers, the psychics, those of you who have come here with a powerful spiritual calling and mission. So you've got this. You already know what's happening in your story and in your world. And these messages are simply to gently support your process through clarifying and validating and helping you to focus where it matters. Okay. So trust your guidance system. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning, and I welcome you into this sacred space where we get to commune with Spirit. So, the message for you, the overall message for you, and the general message that is at the heart of your reading, Cancer, today is around acceptance. You've been doing a lot of work in this area. You have been guided and supported by your guides to accept the things you cannot change, to know what to accept and what to give more energy, to know what to focus on and what to let go, to find a way into a better place and space on some subjects. You've had to accept that certain people in your life are simply not as invested in their own well being as you are. You had to accept that not everybody sees the world the way you do. You've had to accept that some people need time to adapt and to tune into your growth. For some people, when they've trauma bonded with us and they've gotten to they've gotten used to a particular type of relationship with us that sometimes feeds their ego or their fears. When you go through growth and evolution, when you evolve and when you level up, it threatens them. There's a sense of grief that they have to go through, and sometimes a sense of loss because they don't know how you guys are going to be able to love one another if the relationship's healthy now, if they're not always rescuing and saving you, or if you're not always rescuing and saving them. So, some things that you've been struggling with, you've come into a place of acceptance. That is what the energy around you is about at this time. Or you are coming into a place of acceptance. Take it as it resonates. You're at different spaces and places on your journey, all of you. Okay. And I've pulled a card from my Shadows and Light Oracle deck. And the message that comes through for you is mend a broken heart, fairy is here. The journey you are on is about mending your broken heart. It's about allowing you to be whole. It's about facing your fears around love and relationship. And just need to keep checking this mic because every now and then it just goes off whilst I'm recording. It's about finding a space in this world where your heart can feel secure, taken care of. The things that have been happening for you over the past few days and weeks that's led you to where you are now have been challenging in different ways, Cancer. But Spirit wants you to know it is all for the greatest good, for the greater good, and for your heart. It is to heal your heart. It is to help you to give space to being more whole. Healing from disappointment and heartbreak is not about getting over anything. It's about developing, forming, and creating space for a new way of experiencing a relationship, a situation, yourself in a particular situation. It's replacing an old concept and narrative, an old concept about yourself, about how you should behave, about how the world should look, about how anybody views you, with a new one that serves you best and serves them better too. There's definitely a mending of the heart that's taken place for you right now, and that has taken place for you, because I'm definitely getting the sense, Spirit is showing me that this energy, you've been coming into this energy gradually, that this is not just now, that it's been leading up to where you are. Okay, so Cancer, I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I just want to look at what's happening for you at this time. And then I'm going to go specifically into love and money. Okay. Just the overall energy where that's concerned. Right. So this is a general reading. If it resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't, it's not for you, or you're just not ready to receive the message. That's okay. If it triggers, that's your trigger. That's your trigger. Nobody else owns it. And if I were in your physical shoes, that's where my work would begin. The universe loves us so much. The Great Spirit loves us so much. Source loves us so much that Source is going to get up into all the way up our noses with our stuff so that we can get out of our way, because we're asking the question all the time. Why does this keep happening? Why is this happening to me? Why is this so difficult? Why is this so uncomfortable? What must I do to change this? What needs to change and what needs to evolve? Our triggers are the answer. That's how the answers come. That's the most loving way that the answers come. Okay. So, Celtic Cross. Let's see. What is the general energy for my Cancerian collective right now? General energy What is at the heart of your energy right now, of where you find yourself right now, Cancer? Right. Hmm. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. So, yeah, you've been going through a little bit of a rough time of late. It's not been easy for you. And some of these situations have kept you up a little bit later at night than usual, just in your head, asking Source, your guides, what am I supposed to do with this? What is happening here? Why is this troubling me? And you feel a little bit, you've been feeling a little bit weighed down and depressed around certain things that have been taking place. It could be in different areas of your life for all of you. It could be around family, it could be with your lover, it could be, Spirit is saying to me, it is not just one area, it is a couple of different things that have come up for you and challenged you emotionally and challenged the heart chakra to expand, for you to have more courage to face the things that are uncomfortable for you, for you to have the courage to let go, to release control over other people's process, for you to set yourself free from feeling attached to and involved in outcomes for other people where you don't get to make choices, for you to rise up and find more mature, evolved ways to relate to your person, to find a new and healthier way to experience love and yourself. Think, but it's not been easy, and there's that acknowledgement. All right. What is crossing this? What is, if your question is, okay, being in this place, experiencing a little bit of a dark night of the soul, because I don't feel like this is a long term dark night of the soul, but experiencing some turmoil, emotional and mental and spiritual turmoil, where you are being triggered to face certain things, can be a good thing. But what could be crossing this? What could be taking this or creating blockage around this instead of growth? The death. Not accepting, not allowing things to be. Cancer. Resisting acceptance because perhaps we think, sometimes we find ourselves at a place in our lives where we think that if I accept what is now, then it's as if this person never mattered to me, or as if it didn't matter to me, and it needs to matter to me, and it needs to matter, and it's how I love, and it's what's important, and it shows value, and Spirit is saying resistance here, holding on to what should have been, holding on to the old, holding on to old beliefs and concepts, an old version of yourself, is what crosses your ability to allow the growth, the expansion, the evolution, and the medicine that is meant to come through for you through your experiences right now. You've got to release someone or something. And for many of us, this is a version of ourselves, because everybody outside of you is just a physical manifestation of a version of you. So if you're accepting change when it comes to a person or a relationship, or how things should have looked or how things should have been, then you're not only releasing an old construct that is outside of you, you're not only releasing a version of them that you were really attached to, that is not who they are at all, or doesn't make them happy or serve you, you're also releasing a version of self, a relationship with self that needs to grow and evolve. Right. Okay, so what's happened in the past for you? What's happened for my Cancerian collective in the past that's brought them to where they are now? Victory. Oh, and perhaps the question is, well, how can everything be working out and then I'm having this kind of experience that I just expect that when I'm on the right path, on the right track, that it's going to feel good. Um, no. If it always feels good, you're either in an illusion, or it's a dream. Our reality is based on cycles, ebb and flow, and seasons. Nothing is just in the same place. For growth, you've got the expansion and contraction, expansion and contraction. That is natural and normal. It's happening for all of us every day, all day. The reason why it becomes this place of dis-ease is because we resist it. Like our ego is, why must I be uncomfortable? Why must I be challenged? Why must I do with? Why must I? Why? Everything's supposed to be easy. Why are things tough? Why are things challenging? What a privilege. What makes you so special? In fact, the fact that you are challenged shows how special you are. Because what we perceive as a challenge is a natural part of evolution and growth. It's the seasons. The tree is not always in bloom. Sometimes the tree has no leaves, it's bare. There's so many things that are natural that we have decided is not right. And in our judgment of the natural process of what we're experiencing, we cause suffering. And then we think our suffering has been caused to us. So, beautiful. You're on the right track. What's happened for you is victory. You have awoken to your passions, to what you're passionate about, to what is right for you. There's been a welcome, a coming home for you. And coming home is sometimes, um, coming home is sometimes new and unfamiliar because you expect it to be what it's always been. And now you've got to adapt, and it's different. And I was saying to someone today, I said, I love experiencing myself and witnessing myself as I grow through the growth spurts of being in healthy relationship situations where I see those parts of me that have been so practiced and exercised in the unhealthy and having a natural response to goodness and love and affection that feels uncomfortable with it, and me not making that my truth and just seeing it for what it is and allowing myself the space for growth and seeing the discomfort as an opportunity for growth, and I'm able to celebrate it. This is what you're experiencing right now. Okay, so what's leaving your world, your reality, your energy? What is it that's leaving your world that you don't have to worry about anymore? It's always nice to know what those are. Okay. What have you outgrown? The King of Cups in reverse. Okay. Hmm. What is this about? I'm receiving some messages and they're just there's a lot. So, oh, okay. You've outgrown. You've learned lessons around seeing the King of Cups, the offering of love, intuition, sensitivity from the masculine as weakness or as a trick. That's what you've outgrown. You're outgrowing seeing the King of Cups as either your savior, the one who's always going to make everything happen perfectly, to seeing the King of Cups as real, human, imperfect, and yet perfect as a result of it. You are being shown and learning and growing to realize that the King of Cups cannot hold all of your emotions. It is your job to hold your own cup too. But that the King of Cups is not a trap, it's a safe place. So there is a lot of stripping away of illusions. There's a lot of stripping away of illusions and around romance and love that is leaving your reality, and that's part of being breaking away from the matrix. It's part of it. Beautiful. So what's coming in for you? What opportunities coming in for you, and you can make the most of it or not? I want another one of this. Clarify this one for me, please. Mm. So there's an opportunity coming in for you to set yourself free from the bondage of the Seven of Pentacles energy. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is an abundant, fruitful tree, as you can see. But the Seven of Pentacles is often the person who has put in a lot of time and effort for this abundance, and yet when the tree blooms, they're dissatisfied. So you've asked for this, you've manifested it, but you're looking for things to be dissatisfied about. It's is it enough? This is not quite right. I'm here now. I should be happy, but I'm not happy. All right. And that usually comes from a tendency to forget that. You are always on your way towards your evolution. You are always on your way towards your manifestation. But the journey and the energy you embody on the journey must be the essence of that manifestation. So, for example, if you are manifesting a home, you are without a doubt on your way to the physical manifestation of that home. It's only a matter of when. It's never going to miss you. But in the year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, that you are on the journey towards becoming ready to be a match to that home or that lover or that car or that job, whatever it is. If you're dissatisfied with your life on the way to your home, when you get to your home, you'll have the exact home you asked for, but you will feel dissatisfaction. Why? Because that's your vibration and your frequency. It's never going to change. It's just law, it's fact. It's always going to be the case. And there's a tendency to do that, Cancer. There's a tendency for you to feel like you are not deserving to be happy in the present, because if I've not achieved that yet, if I've not done that yet, then I shouldn't be relaxed and I shouldn't be happy and I shouldn't be, right? The devil here, that is your addiction. That has been your addiction for the longest time. That is the devil in your story. Okay, that is your devil energy. And you are being set free from the bondage of that. And that's what you've been what you are being given the opportunity to work on right now. Okay, what is happening for you? What is set in stone? What is happening for you, Cancer, that you can look forward to? Ace of Swords, new mental clarity, new inspiration, new perspective, and a new beginning, a new upgrade in your processor, mental ease, mental clarity, mental freedom. You get to start over with your brain. Your brain is having a restart. And you're going to experience yourself in a whole new way as a result of it. Because you will no longer experience abundance, option, opportunity as confusion. You will experience it for what it is, possibility and freedom and access. Okay? What is working in your favor right now? Ten of Swords. Some painful endings, you might not think that it is working in your favor. It doesn't feel like it's working in your favor, but it is working in your favor. Because after the Ten of Swords comes the Ace of Swords. The things that have weighed you down mentally, the relationships that have kept you stuck in your old cycles, the situations that have kept you in negative mental patterns and programming coming to an end. What are the external influences for you, Cancer, at this time? External influence. Knight of Swords. There is someone in your life that is very, very decisive around what needs to be cut out, what needs to be added value to, what is right for you and what is not. That mental clarity. This person influences you. It might be more than one person, it might be a situation, but this allows for fast movement and action where things are not lingering longer than they need to. Hopes and fears for Cancer during this time. Hopes and fears. So there's a fear that people are not going to put action behind their words. Maybe this is the person you're in a relationship with, maybe these are your friends, maybe these are business partners. But the Page of Wands is around being very passionate and exciting and wanting things, having the right things to say, but they're not really seeing it through. And I think that's what you're afraid of. Outcomes for Cancer. The Hanged Man. Coming out of the Hanged Man. Okay, things are going to feel like they're at a pause, but that is just so that you can gain new perspective. Some new perspective needs to be gained, and it's going to feel like certain things are not moving. It's not a blockage, it is for your healing, because right now you are mending a broken heart and you are closing out some painful, unhealthy mental relationships and cycles so that you can be released and release yourself from bondage. This is a very powerful time for you for healing. So that because this is about your wish fulfillment, this is the journey towards wish fulfillment and your new beginning in love. This is about allowing yourself to start anew. It's about love. The lovers are also here. So I feel like this, whatever you're experiencing now, is definitely going to strengthen your relationship with love, your relationship with your person and your partner. If you are in a relationship, if you're not in a relationship, then this is about preparing you for what's coming in. Okay. What is happening more specifically? What is the energy for Cancer around love? What is the answer for what is the energy for my Cancer collective around love right now? Okay, there are some things that you are not seeing yet. I've got the High Priestess. But this is about trusting your intuition, trusting that you have a contract with, and you are calling forth a very sacred divine connection. You are not always going to know everything. This is not the kind of love that you want to control. This is intuitive, this is deeply guided, this is sacred. And it's about being intuitive and patient, even in the relationship, and how you navigate love. It's about that relationship with yourself and the willingness to recognize when you are in a place that is not, that is energetically counterproductive. There are some things that are unseen in your relationship with love, in how you experience your relationship, that is being revealed. And you have to trust your intuition, meaning you've got to recognize when you're in your ego and move into your center, into your intuition, into your spirit, into love. Okay. This Ace of Cups is agape love. This is a very deep love. This is a powerful new beginning for you in love that you are experiencing right now, or that is on its way to you. Take it as it resonates. But this energy is everywhere around you. And there are things being revealed to you around this right now that have served to be a blockage for you in the past, that your guides want to help you to recognize, see, and to transmute so that you can set yourself free from it and let in all the love that you deserve. There's a strong energy of new beginnings for you in love and relationship, and with your person or with someone new coming in. Okay. What's happening for my Cancerian collective around career and money? Choices seem to be um, conflicted in some way when it comes to career and money. You seem to be conflicted when it comes to career and money, and finding yourself stuck on choices. And you see the blindfold here. Spirit is saying you need to just open your eyes to certain things. You, okay, so how do you know? How do you make a choice? How do you not get stuck on choice? Let me just remind you, if you're thinking of doing something because you want to avoid something else, you're making a decision from fear. You need to stop. You need to stop. That is when you go and you calibrate and you think about what it is, the relationship that you are think needing to make a choice about. So your career, the person, what would be the ideal outcome, how would it feel, what would feel good for you, and you start journaling about that, and you start meditating on those feelings and those outcomes, and you do that for a couple of days until when you think about the choice, you have clarity. You're no longer in a place of confusion and resistance and fear. That's when you make your choice, not before that. Because if you're doing that, you're blocking your happiness and your joy. You can't block your happiness and joy forever. You just do it temporarily. We all do. So that is your message, Cancer. This is beautiful. You're going through this is a powerful time for you right now. Lots of incredible things are happening. Deep, deep energetic processes that you are being guided through. Lots of growth, lots of powerful healing and new beginnings. And everything that's happening for you right now is exactly as it should be. Just because it's challenging you a bit doesn't mean that it's wrong. It's good. And I hope that you were able to see that with this message, this that's come through for you. Okay, beautiful. Please let me know what you think in the comments. If you'd like to get a personal reading, you're welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do, do what is best for you, beautiful soul, love and light. And I'll chat to you next time. Bye now.